Right, hello everybody, I'm back now with how to cover a traveler's notebook that has a spine. Now, as I said in my earlier on in the previous video, I like to reinforce everything. So we'll start off with how I reinforce my my traveler's notebook that has a spine. I know it's not the same. Once again, I say everybody has their own way, but this is what I find works for me. So I have a piece of Tyvek. Just cut that down a little bit. I try not to bulk up this area because this is what the Tyvek's for. It's to reinforce these two creases. Okay. And if I can put it over it, I can put them over both at the same time. Yeah, that was a mistake, taking that off, but it's okay, it's not too bad. Okay, let's start from this bit. Okay, I hope everybody's able to understand what I'm saying and see what I'm doing. My lighting's not been that great. 1 minute we have the sun shining through, next minute the sun goes in and I'm in the middle of a video. The kids have come home early. They're making noise like there's no tomorrow, even though I've said to them, you know, I'm filming. They think it's great fun. The cat thinks he's on a red carpet. I'm just trying to get this video done without too many mistakes. Okay, if you just bear with me. Okay, so I'm reinforcing from the outside today. Normally I put my Tyvek inside, but because this notebook's got a spine, it's gonna have a heavier signature on there. So I like to reinforce it with a little bit more thicker cardboard than normal. Okay. Let's make sure the creases are okay. I like to do that because I hate bulking up the folds. And then it all puckers up and lifts up. Right. Let's do this side as well. Let's just make sure, do you see what I mean? It all puckers up and lifts up. But just cure it in. Right. That's okay on that side. On the inside, I have a little bit of chipboard, which I will glue to the spine. As you know, the spine is 1/2 inch wide. I don't usually like to use chipboard because I find it a little bit too thick. Can you see it's got, like, you know, that edge? I tried to double up on the cardboard, but for some reason I ain't got no more cardboard left at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I can't find anything except for chipboard, which is always the way, isn't it? Okay, let's do that. Put that down. To make that spine strong. Okay. I then cover this with packaging, brown paper packaging tape. So I usually center it on top of the chipboard like that. Okay, and then I bend it. Can you see? I just bend it. It's like it sits into the down the side, and then I take it. I banish it in. Yeah, and then I do the same thing to the other side. Bend it in. See, so it sits right in there. Do you see it? you see the 2 creases? It sits right in there. Burnish it in. All right, make sure it's nice and nicely in. And then I smooth it down. And then, this is the tricky part. I then, excuse me, one moment. And then I cut, let's level this off a bit. Don't need all that. I then cut 2 strips. Do you see there? Corresponding to the 2 creases, and then I fold them down. Sorry about my fingers, I've got glue everywhere. There you go. It's all sealed in. Yeah. There you go. And then you've got there. Can you see? The creases are reinforced. There's not too much bulk here. And then the inside's reinforced. And there's not too much bulk here either. Okay. Right. Next thing I do, I line it. So it's the same as the other one. I take a bit of glue, I take the glue, go right up to the edges. Give it good coverage, not too much, because this I tend to line it with material or 100 grams max paper weight, so it's a thinner paper. So go right up to that crease. Can you see? Right up to that crease, not into the crease, just right up to it. Right up to it. Yep. Right up to it. Yep. Okay. And then I smooth it down. I do exactly the same thing as I did with the other traveler's notebook that didn't have a spine. You can actually put a smaller cut a smaller margin, but I like it like this, because then I know it's even, and then when I miter it, it comes out a lot better. Fold it over, fold it over, fold it over. There you go. And then you miter it. Just there and there. To the point. There. Some glue. Oh, I think I'm running out. I usually do the large tab first, but for some reason I'm doing this one. Right, where's my smoother? Right there. And this one. Nice paper. Okay. That's one side done. Do exactly the same to the other side. Sorry, I am truly running out of glue. Make sure you get all the edges. You don't want nothing bubbling up. You may want to add pockets to the side so you don't want the paper pulling away and ripping. Bring it right up to that crease. Not inside, but up to it. There you go. All right. Smooth it down. Even with a line, I can't even cut straight. Oh dear me. Anyway, let's crease it over, fold it over. Okay. We've got our squares. Gentle angle to the corner and then turn. Gentle angle to the corner and then turn. That's how I've been doing it. Sometimes it works. I'm not saying that it's 100%. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it's just practicing and hoping you eventually have it more right than wrong. More rights than wrong. Okay. My glue's bubbling because it's coming to the end now. There's too much air pocket in air in there. I'm gonna have to pop that. Okay, that's done. Oh gosh, let's just dry the glue. I shouldn't do that actually. I should just take a tissue, just rub gently, and it comes off. There you go. Okay, that's the inside done. Reinforcement's done, inside's done. Next, you want to cover the outside. I do the same thing because I hate bulking up the folds. I've got this paper. Oh yeah, I found out where all this paper comes from. Let me show you. It's this. It's from the Works. It's called Soft Romance. And I don't know when I got it. You might be able to still get it. It was £3 in the Works. So that was good value for money. I don't know why I didn't buy more, but there you go. Okay, so same thing. Don't want my roses like that. No, like that. Okay. Right, so hold your horses. glue right up to the edge. I must get out the old Mod Podge. I'm sure I still got some more left. I really don't know why I don't use it. I know it takes a long time to dry, that's all. I've been doing a load of rush jobs, you know, recently. Well, not recently. Last year I did all that, you know. But it's much more easier to apply when you've got a wide spacing brush, you know. Okay, let's line it up. It's quite straightforward to line up. That's it. Squish it down. Let's turn it over. Let's have a look. It's beautifully lined up. Oh, goodness. Please. This is a lovely blue as well. Aqua kind of like. Carefully cut it out. I suppose if you're not good on cutting, you could get a ruler or use a craft knife, but it's not too bad. I'm not too bad when I take my time. That's nice. There you go. Nicely done. You could even sew the edges. Yeah, see, it's not too thick, not too bulky. See? There you go. And still moves and opens quite nicely. Okay, let's do the other side. I've got a lot of glue on my hands, haven't I? Like a baby. Okay, so my roses were going this way, so I'm going downwards. So can I go like that? Yes, I can. Get off. Everything's sticking to me. Oh dear. Right, let's go and do this. Right on the edge. Make sure you get all the edges because it's very important. Okay. Okay. That's lovely. Okay, so that looks good. So now we need to do something for the spine. Once again, I think I'm going to put some lace on there. Okay, so I cut it this way. Then I've got some flowers. Actually, no. Let's cut it this way. Okay, so that's that. Let's scrunch it up a bit. Some paper. Once again, you have to be very careful. So I take it and then place it in the middle. See? And then I kind of get that going in the middle. And then I smush it all in, you know, before it dries. I smush it all in and then I make sure that it can take it. And then make sure it's taking it. I hope you can see. Make sure it's taking it, can you see? And then I start to smooth it onto the sides. Not pulling it, just smooth it so it's not bulky, and then I flatten it out because it's already in those creases. Okay, so there you go. That is how I cover my notebook with a spine. Now, I usually leave this to the last bit because when I sew my signature, I like to cover my signature. So I will show you at the end of the series how I covered the spine at the end, and also show you complete with signatures in there. Okay, let's move on to the next ones, which is the cereal box and journal.